Okay, let's see what's behind this. Okay. Oops. Is anything... Do we do anything? Oh my god, there's ammo. Well, that's nice. Oh, oh, okay. Um... Oh, right. Yeah. Whoops. Imagine building this really cool room just for that to happen. There she goes. Uh-oh. Huh. I was gonna say, I don't think I saved, so... Oh, okay. That art of Lara was kind of strange. It was like a more cartoony art. Okay. Oh, okay, never mind. This seems unnecessary. It seems like Lara could just jump across this, to be honest. But, what do I know? Oh, that was pretty generous. Oh, oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god, you've got to be fucking kidding me. That is so annoying. Alright. Oh my god, wow. I keep turning to the left a little. This is everybody's favorite level. I see this one referenced a lot of people being, like, just these, like, these handful of levels, actually. Where people are like, yeah, that sucked. Oh my god. What? Okay. Oh, did they just stop? Okay. Is everything gonna fall now? Okay. It's rooms like this are what I remember this game for the most, and that's not a flattering memory, I don't think. What? I see. Okay. Wow. Did it reset my switches? Oh. That's just, it just doesn't count anymore. Okay, well we did that. Let's do this. Wait, did I not... Am I missing an item from that room? Earth crystal. What is this? What the fuck is this? Okay. Oh. Dinner was good. I got some garbage. I felt like after a week of Tomb Raider, I think I've earned a little bit of garbage. Oh my god. I got Taco Bell, man. I got a lot of food. A lot of food that I don't need. You know, everybody says that. Taco Bell has never been an issue for me. I think that people who have bathroom problems after eating Taco Bell are weak-willed. They need to be culled from the population. But that's like a common thing, you know, a lot of people say that, but it's never been an issue for me. I'm too powerful for that. Oh. But, the good thing is, this is big news. Everybody should get excited about this. They fucked up my drink, so they gave me... They were like, ah, whatever, just keep it. And then they gave me another one. So that was nice. So I had two very big Mountain Dews. A true gamer. Nobody can ever question whether or not I'm a gamer again. I went to Taco Bell and I came back with two very big drinks. Where is this? Oh, I think I misunderstood. Is this a different one now? Same shit. I'm not doing that again. Oh, so those do close. Okay, so it's this one then. But anyway, no, that it was pretty good. This is the first fast food I've had in a kind of a long time. But you know, I was kind of just like, you know, I mentioned I did I did a bunch of meal prep for this marathon. I'll just stand on it. That's fine. Ever since I ran out and I was like, I don't want to go, like, I don't have time to go shopping. I'm just gonna be lazy. So I got that chicken salad sandwich yesterday, and today I got Taco Bell. Oh. You know, I gotta admit, that would have been an instant death in any other Tomb Raider game. Oh my god. Okay. Yeah, the multiple doors thing. The music in this game is so epic. You know what I mean? Like in the actual terminology, like a fucking Lord of the Rings kind of epic. It's amazing. It sucks that this soundtrack was made in service of this game. Oh. Oh, okay. Okay, so this is... I'm definitely going to die. Oh. Oops. The composers must have been just like, must have seen it used in the game and been like, what the fuck is this? Yeah, they saw this sequence and they're like, oh, wait. We made this, like, awesome soundtrack for this? Fucking jump, bitch! These jumps are just making me... I'm just getting so salty at this game, because, it's just... Because I would have to stop and jump. So I guess we'll just have to start that room over. You know, for all of the anger I've had towards Lara this week, I think I've had the most anger in this game. Okay, that one was on me. Nobody can be put at fault except for me for that. What do you do? What's the best route? I hate the platforming in this game. What it does wrong is that if you're gonna do this kind of platforming, like, because most platformers are closer to this than classic Tomb Raider, right? Most 3D platformers. So, like, if you're gonna do platforming, like 3D platforming with full 360-degree movement and stuff like that, then you have to have air control. That is the secret. That's the fucking secret. You can't have, like, if you're gonna be locked into your jump with every jump, then it has to be really, really consistent, and you have to fully understand at all times how far that jump will take you. That's what Tomb Raider does well. That's why the fucking blocks work. You know? That's why that works. You know when it doesn't work? You take away the blocks. And then you give yourself 360-degree movement. And now your jumps can be short, they can be long, but you don't have any air control. Yeah, I guess that's the way to do it, but I should have jumped the other one because I couldn't do a run. But, yeah, it's like every other platformer in this generation controlled closer to this than classic Tomb Raider. The difference is, like, you have more fine-tuned control once you're in the air. And the jumps were a little bit more instant. There's a little... Oh, thank God. There's a little more of a... I think there's not as much feedback in this with the jumps. But anyway, that's my rant about how shitty the platforming is in this game. Okay. Yeah, and I would say, like, I do really like platformers. Outside of, like, RPGs, platformers are my favorite genre. And I think I can say with confidence that I've played quite a few bad ones. I think I'm playing one right now. Like, what is that? There is, like, a lot of cool stuff in this game, but the platforming is really bad. I don't like Spyro, I will say that. Playing those games on stream, I was like, I don't understand Spyro. I can safely say. I don't get it. Those games gave me motion sickness, which has never happened. You stupid fucking idiot. Only played like 50% of the first one and reignited. Got bored so fast. Yeah, I want to, you know, I want to go back to, Oh, ho, ho, ho. I want to go back to, oh my god. The Crash Bandicoot. Insane. I think I played 2 of those. I don't know. Maybe, did I play all 3? Crash is good. Let me, I'm looking it up. It's on the spreadsheet. Okay, I only played the first 2. Yeah, some of them are. Yeah, that's a good point. There are, and by the way, this list is out of date because I didn't add. Oh no, It's About Time is on here. Nitro Fuel is on here. Okay, so actually every Crash is on here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14 Crash Bandicoot games. Not including things like Crash Bash. And I'm probably missing a handheld game or 2. Yeah, no, I did not play Warped in the Insane Trilogy, so maybe I'll do that sometime soon. Never played the Titans one? Yeah, me neither. I stopped after Wrath of Cortex. That was the last one I played. I actually still have my original copy on the original Xbox. From when I was a kid. Yeah. I moved on to more hardcore stuff like Mario Sunshine by then. You know? Yeah, no, I never played like Twin Sanity, Crash of the Titans, and Mind Over Mutant, and that's kind of when I heard they got bad anyway. That's Radical, right? That was made by Radical Entertainment. Oh no, Twin Sanity was made by Traveler's Tales. Was Crash of the Titans maybe? Was that? Yeah, Crash of the Titans was Radical Entertainment, and then Mind Over Mutant was also Radical. And then they made Prototype. Twin Sanity was buggy and bad. Twin Sanity seemed cool. It's like a fun idea, but yeah. I wonder, maybe it was just rushed or something, you know? I remember that was the game that had like the acapella soundtrack. So we have two of the jewels. Where it just came from, right? I'm gonna guess it's this one. That's my guess. And I'm gonna save just in case I guessed wrong. I guessed wrong. it's buggy, but I'd want you to play it. Well, thanks. You know, that's so sweet. Oh, yeah. It's gotta be this one, though. I had no idea if that would work or not. No, it totally works. I'm using that from now on. For when I start my speedrunning career in Angel of Darkness, I'll give that a shot. I do kind of want to watch an Angel of Darkness speedrun now. Oh, this is great. Oh, it's this one. Oh my god. Could you imagine? I mean, like, I could not even imagine doing a speedrun of these, because I would be so fucking infuriated. Is there like a switch or something? Aren't they supposed to come up? Would I speedrun any game? I think maybe I would, like, try... Huh? I could see myself trying to speedrun a game. Like, just... If it was relatively short, if it was something I really liked, and, like, it was like a... I think maybe like a precision platformer game or something, you know? But the problem is that with stuff like that, there's so much competition. The games I really like do not lend themselves to speedrunning at all. You know what I mean? The games I play a lot. But, oh, that's cool. But, I like, the idea of, getting really good at, like, a game, like a platformer. You know? I can't even make one of these jumps. Dude. Oh, you can't even grab him. Like, I think for, like, 2D stuff, I think it's really cool watching somebody who's, like, awesome at, like, Celeste, you know? Like Super Meat Boy. Ugh. The thing is, you have to be, like, you do genuinely have to just be really good at those games. I think it just takes a level of, like a level of, study and practice that I'm just not really interested in doing. Because the amount of time it would take me to be good, like, really that good at something like that, it would prevent me from playing something else, and I like, you know, I'm always moving on to a new game. I watched a video last night about, records for the game Opus Magnum, which is really interesting, because that's like a, an automation game, like a puzzle automation game. It would make me hate that game after. That's also a good point, yeah. You're probably right. But, yeah, watching that video about Opus Magnum, I was really kind of like, huh. It's not really like a speed run, it's just getting really, really good at a puzzle and trying to optimize it as much as possible. Whoa, look at those things. Damn. Just whipping around as fast as possible. Yeah, is that right? Were you on your alt account that day? But that's the thing, though, and that's why I'm like, I think you would have to be a fucking moron to even be like, to just watch somebody play like a normal game and be like, I don't think you'd be good at speedrunning this game. It's like, okay, I also don't think I'd be good at, like, racing in NASCAR, you know, and I drive a car, like, every day. It's like, you know, but you have to like practice like really, really hard at like one thing to be that good. And with games, just specialize, because you have to specialize in just one game, you know what I mean? It seems like a lot. Oh my god, this is a save every step kind of... Yep. What is this? Hey! Wow. But yeah, no, it takes, like, I mean, legitimate study, you know? When you see people, like, routing and stuff like that. It's impressive, it's really cool. Like, it's cool to be able to say, like, oh, I beat Tomb Raider in 54 minutes or whatever. You know? But the amount of effort required to do that is, like, beyond my willingness. I can't imagine I can't imagine the people who speedrun Mario 64 jump in onto, like, Mafia 2 for the next... Yeah, exactly. I think that that's probably not the case. Well, and the other thing is that you have to figure that a lot of the people who are speedrunning are, like, big streamers. Or not big streamers, but you know what I mean? They stream. And for something like that, like, their audience doesn't want to watch a Mafia 2 speedrun, you know what I mean? They don't want to watch you play something else. They want you to play that game that you're really good at. That's why I think it's kind of like a curse to be, like, if you're known for being really good at, like, a specific game... I mean, you take it even further, it's like, you know Frankie Muniz? You know, he's in a... What was that show he was in? Was it Malcolm in the Middle? Was he on? But anyway, Malcolm in the Middle, yeah. I don't know if he still is, but he raced in NASCAR, right? And it's like, obviously nobody would take him seriously. Right? It's like, he's Frankie Muniz, he's Malcolm in the Middle. So it's one of those things to me, it's like, even if, like, and he wasn't, like, terrible, you know what I mean? As far as I know, I'm not super big into NASCAR, but, like, he wasn't terrible. He just happened to be an actor. And, you know, I think that's, like, kind of illustrates, like, that's not what people want to see from him. So instead they just go, that's stupid. Why would he do that? And I think that's how it is for most things. Like, if you're really good at one thing and then you try to change to another thing, you have to be really good at that other thing. Otherwise, everybody's gonna be like, yeah, we knew it, you know? We knew it. He should have stuck with that other thing he does. Luckily, for me, I'm not good at anything. So, it really works wonders. Okay. The wind one is the one I haven't gotten yet, right? Am I crazy? No, I think it is the water one, actually. Now that I'm thinking about it. Because I haven't had any water-related. Yeah. Wait, no, that's the water. What? I don't know. I don't know. I don't get it. Oh. What? Oh, maybe I broke it. Oh, shit. Two of you guys down here. Like that whole Sims controversy. I'm sure I've seen like Sims YouTubers had to make statements, etc., about how they don't support EA's decisions. What was the controversy? What did they do? How recent is this? Why doesn't this work? What the fuck? Fairly recent? Huh. I gotta look this up. What's the Sims controversy? Oh. I see. So it's because they took out a buyout from Saudi Arabia. That's why they were mad? Okay. I could kind of see that. That's interesting. I remember that. I didn't know that there was honestly I didn't know that there was controversy about it. I just thought the big thing was that excuse me. EA went private and they had to buy back, you know, their company basically. And in order to do that, they took out a, you know, huge basically a huge loan or buyout or whatever. I don't know. I'm not a finance guy, but they took out a bunch of money from Saudi Arabia to do it. And Saudi Arabia is getting their grubby little mitts into everybody, which is it should be kind of a cause for concern. Was it? I'm sure Sims YouTubers normally promote the new expansions, etc., but they quit. Really? Maybe the other gem is down here, actually. I didn't know that there was a big thing about it. I mean... Look. I get it. And you don't really... I'm not really very interested in supporting Saudi Arabia either, but to be frank, I wasn't interested in supporting EA, so... I do understand, I mean, like, there was that whole Riyadh comedy festival, like, every big comedian went, and then afterwards they were like... the thing to me that is annoying about stuff like that is that, you know, all those comedians went to Saudi Arabia. It's like, okay, you know, you were going to get a lot of money. You know, I understand that. You know, you don't have to dress it up like it's anything bigger than that. All you had to do was just say, yeah, I wanted a lot of money, and they were going to give me a lot of money, and that's why I went. You don't have to, like... There's so many people who are, like, very outspoken politically, and then they did that, and it's like, okay, well, so... Now we know exactly how much it costs to buy, you know, your opinion or your principles. But you could just say, I wanted the money, so this is what I did. And most people would be like, okay, I still think it's a bad thing, but I at least that is a motivation I can understand. You know? That's it. And it's unfortunate because there's a lot of comedians I like that were involved that now I have a lot less respect for, because then they try to make it like a... Like, Dave Chappelle was like, I felt more free to say things over there than I do in the States. And it's like, alright, I get it, Buster. You know, there's a lot of fucking weirdos right now, politically, that are, like, trying to yell at everybody for saying anything. But let's be real. Let's be serious here. That's a really fucking stupid thing to say. You know? It's like, that's not realistic at all. Just to be absolutely clear and completely frank, like, in the United States, no matter what, like, how it's judged publicly for the things you say, it is literally, you are literally able to say basically anything you want. Like, with the exception of libel and causing, like, a public panic. You know what I mean? Like yelling fire in a public place. Otherwise, there's... How many other countries have to defend the right to say racial slurs? Because you could do that here. You know? It's literally as free as it gets. So it's such a fucking stupid thing to even suggest. It really annoys me. And then on top of that, it's all like a bunch of comedians who are like very, very openly like liberal, or like American liberal, I should specify. You know, they support women's causes, but also they support getting paid, you know, 7 figures to do a show in Saudi Arabia. So it's just like, you know, just take the money and shut the fuck up. That's fine. And, with EA, it's like the same thing, I guess. But it's like, I don't know, who cares about EA? Like, is anybody gonna pretend that, like, EA's been doing right by you? If you're a Sims fan, if you're a Simmer, have you really been served? If you are, okay, if you're a Sims influencer, Sims influencer? Is that what I said? Sims influencer, sorry. If you are a Sims influencer, and you have been, you know, beating the drum for the last decade and cheering on The Sims, you are a fucking moron. I just want to just be very clear about that. If you have been supporting The Sims as like a community influencer, a creator, if you have been supporting The Sims throughout the entirety of The Sims 4, maybe for the first few years you're like really stoked, you know what I mean? And then at what point do you go, oh, this is awful, and it's never getting better, and they don't have any incentive to do better because they've already sold, you know, tens of millions, maybe 100 million copies for all I know. They've sold tens of millions of copies to moms, grandmas, like college students on their laptops. You know what I mean? Like, you're not getting a better game. You're just going to get crap. And for these fucking influencers, and I've seen these videos of these Sims influencers, I've seen these people glaze EA since the beginning of The Sims 4, and they are fucking stupid. They are morons. Unless they're doing it strictly to be paid, then I understand. If that's the case, get your bag. I apologize. But if you don't do this just for the money, you are a fucking idiot. And you get exactly what you deserve with The Sims 4, with EA. And you're getting exactly what you deserve with that new stupid Sims that they've been working on forever, that when they finally unveiled it, it was a fucking, like, it looked like a mobile game. It was terrible. And it's like, oh, okay. I don't know. But at the same time, it's like, maybe there's a lot of people who would, there's a lot of, like, annoying fan bases that would be like, you know, oh, you know, who cares about The Sims, it doesn't matter, and like, it's just moms and girls or whatever that play The Sims, and it's probably, you know, it's probably a lot of them, but The Sims is like one of the biggest franchises ever. It's huge. It's massive. Oh. So, I don't know. I think it's worth getting pissed off about. But I do think that, maybe some of them really like it. One of my, one YouTuber I like a lot is, oh my god. Oh my god, it's been a while since I watched this video. One of the, I just said, like, he's my favorite. I just can't remember his fucking name. Hold on. You'll know who I'm thinking of, in a second. What's his, man, what's his name? Oh, LGR. Lazy Game Reviews. Yeah, I was thinking, I kept thinking of a different acronym, but yeah, LGR. And, he's a big Sims guy. And after a few years of The Sims 4, he just said, I'm not reviewing any more Sims 4 stuff. I don't like it. It's obvious that they're never gonna make something that I like with this Sims iteration, so I'm just not going to do it anymore. And then that was it. And I think he's touched on The Sims for, like, the re-releases and stuff like that. And I'm like, hey, I respect that. What, you know who I don't respect? Is those fucking retards that were celebrating that stupid, like Vacation in Batuu Star Wars expansion. But maybe I'm just not the, I'm a different demographic, I guess. Angry, old, fat guy is not their typical demographic. Yeah, that looked terrible. That, well, like, I'm, oh. Yeah, maybe, late sound effect. I do see I think there was a section that I haven't been to before, though, up there. Yeah, here. How do I get... Wait, have I done this one? How'd I miss that? Oh, it's on the second disc up here. Oh. Gotcha, I didn't even know that didn't look... Honestly, that didn't look like a real platform. My bad. I thought that was, like, just an object. But, you know, as terrible as that expansion looked, right? That's what all the expansions look like. Oh my god. They're all like that. They're like a little bit of, like, some new props. Like a new location that has, like, 3 plots on it. Man, you know what's such a bummer, too, is that I was really so stoked for Inzoi. And I bought Inzoi day 1, and I played it. The entire time I played Inzoi was on stream. And I didn't play it for very long. It was cool, but, like, it's very clear that, like, it's exactly kind of what you would expect. It's, like, imagine if The Sims was in early access. You know? Just missing features. I just, like... The one thing I will say about The Sims is that even The Sims 4, as much as... Oh my god, Laura, stop, please. As much as I don't like The Sims 4, it doesn't feel like there's a lack of things to do. Like, I always have a goal in mind. And I've played a lot of The Sims 4, which is how I know that it sucks so bad. But that you never feel like you have a lack of things to do in The Sims. Excuse me. And in Inzoi, I felt like I ran out really fast. And it's funny because when I was thinking about things that they're missing specifically, like, nothing really came to mind. It was like, it just didn't feel complete. And it, you know, it isn't complete. It's in early access, but you know what I mean. It just... They were very clearly missing things, and I couldn't really articulate what they were. But with those types of games, that did give me a little bit more of a respect for the design of, like, the Sims games. But I don't know. There's another one too. That, like, Paralives is coming out soon, and Inzoi has got a couple of updates in early access since then. But the publisher Krafton has really they look really bad recently. So And they basically admitted that they had no plan for Inzoi. Like, it doesn't seem very good. What's going on? Well, this is like a fun little wacky thing. Hey, quit it. Oh. You know, sometimes I do things in Tomb Raider and I'm like, what was the purpose of this? I just made this whole thing happen and I have no idea why. This is where I came from, right? Oh my god. What was that? What the fuck was that? I think maybe she got hit by a blade or something at the top. But whoops. Just got whacked in the back. Oh my god. Yeah, I'm glad I finally got the chance to whine about Sims influencers. The Sims influencers really are... like... They're contemptuous critters. They're creatures. They're subhuman. They're creatures that exist to just consume product. Or lie. They're not unlike EA in that way. I wouldn't be surprised if we found out that, like, a Sims influencer was being paid by Saudi Arabia directly. They were like, yeah, I don't agree with what- I don't agree with what they're doing, I believe in women's rights, and then they take, like, a huge bag from Saudi Arabia. They put out a video, hey, what's up, guys? I'm out here in Saudi Arabia. EA flew me out to check out the new Sims expansion. Yo, what's up, guys? It's me. It's your boy, Sims Tim, 70 Sim. I've seen one before where they start off with a video by the oversized. Yeah. Hey guys, the arms outstretched. What's going on? We're here with the new Sims. Back to Batu. And look, hey, you gotta do it. You gotta do it. I get it. That particularly, I'm like, okay, you know? You gotta grab, you know, you gotta, like, throw your arms up, be really, like, hyper-expressive and annoying. Yeah, all the kids will laugh it up. Yeah. Oh. Whoa, whoa, whoa! What the hell? Oh, whoops. A little slow. So I don't know, do you know this? I don't know if I've ever mentioned this. Oh my god. But, so my dad is actually a full-time YouTuber. That is real. Oh my god. My dad does YouTube full-time. Yeah, yeah. And, he does a lot of, like, pretty standard, typical tuber stuff. Hope it wasn't his channel. But no, he does kind of do stuff like that. Not like that extreme. But what's crazy is that, so he was telling me recently that he was invited to by a tech company, a Chinese tech company, on a trip to China. Like they pay for it and everything. And I was like, shit, man, that sounds crazy. That's awesome. I was like, I would 1000% go. Like, that's crazy, man. That would rock. When I was like, make sure you tell them, like, I was like, tell them, oh yeah, I can't do my job unless I have my cameraman with me, and then I'll go. But, no. But it's like that. It's like, they, like, big companies will just invite you to stuff if you're, like, I suppose if you're, like, valuable enough to them in the community. But, oh. Yeah, fortunately, I don't think my dad has made any public statements about his view on, like, women's politics or anything. So, you know, I would go to Saudi Arabia. Hey, Saudis. If you ever got a big bag, let me know. I'll shill for whatever you need me to. No, you know the only in that comedy festival, I keep skipping, oh my, dude, my brain is so non-functional right now. I cannot believe how dumb I've gotten in the past week doing this. But, yeah, I keep skipping syllables in the words, but, the only person who I think... There was a couple of people who publicly said that they were not doing the comedy festival thing, but the big one to me was, is Shane Gillis. I don't know how popular he is overseas, but, he's a really funny comedian, and, he's actually from near where I'm from. He's pretty close, but he was offered, he said that he was offered a lot of money for the Riyadh Comedy Festival, and he was like, nah, I don't know about that. I don't think I'm in for that. And then they doubled his pay. They were like, what if we gave you double? And it was already like a massive amount. And he's one of the biggest comedians in the world right now. At least well, I should say in the US right now. But they doubled his pay, and then he still said no. Like, damn. That's pretty ballsy. That's kind of sick. He's not making like I don't think he's got Dave Chappelle money, you know what I mean? Like, Chappelle could afford to not go to fucking Saudi Arabia. And another person, I really like Tim Dillon. He's a comedian, and he was gonna go, but he got kicked out because he made a joke about the Saudis having slaves. And he goes, no, he's like, I wasn't being critical. He's like, I was celebrating it. I thought it was a really great thing you guys were doing. But, there's a really great clip of Shane Gillis, and he's like, who are they getting paid by? Who, the Saudis? Aren't those those guys? You know, did that big thing? What was it, 9/11? So, I don't know about that. Where are we going here? What's the plan? Oh, That's where we're going. My bad. But yeah, no, I thought it was kind of impressive for anybody to take like a principled stance, especially when I'm assuming he probably had, at bare minimum, hundreds of thousands of dollars. Or 800,000, I don't know. Because I think, you know, Tim Dillon was gonna get a big paycheck, and he's not even... He's nowhere close to the size of Shane Gillis. I can't even imagine what Chappelle and Bill Burr got paid. And look, again, I'm sure it was an insane amount of money. You know? For a lot of the people who went, it was probably the biggest payout they will ever get. Or, you know, would ever have gotten. So, not hating. But don't pretend, you know, you're better than you are. You're just some other person who will fucking compromise to get paid. And that's fine, that's most people. That's like most people on the planet, right? But don't pretend you're not that. Whoa. They're sleeping now. Wow, how did that guy die? Maybe he fell? I'm still, but yeah, I'm looking for my Saudi paycheck, you know? But yeah, I mean, how cool is that, though? Because he was like, I don't know. My dad was like, I don't know, maybe. And I'm like, hey, you know? Whoa! There she goes! Wow, she's really strong now. Wow, that's amazing. Whoa, what was that? What is that? What is happening? Oh my god, you could move her around? Whoa. In 4 through 6? Oh my god. Classic TR6. Why is she floating like that, though? It's so strange. Double denim. I really do like this outfit in particular, though. Like this, it's kind of like a riff on her original outfit. Oh, sorry. Another thing not added to TR 1 and 3. 1, 2, 3, yeah. It seems like there's a decent amount of that. Uh-oh, Laura, watch your skull. I like that these guys are down here patiently waiting. Okay, when's our turn? Really? Yeah, let's go back. But anyway, yeah, like, what I was gonna say is I can't even imagine, like, any free trip. I'd be like, hell yeah. Sign me up. But I would say, you know, my dad is probably not as not as interested in international travel as I am. And also, like, I wouldn't mind going by myself, you know what I mean? I have no issue with that, so, I think that's a big barrier for a lot of people to, like, want to take a big trip to somewhere that they've never been. And I'm like, hell yeah, brother. Fucking send me to the moon by myself, I don't give a shit, let's go. Like, we want to show you our new moon facility. You'll be the only person in space at all. Like, alright. I guess I'll go. Nintendo is launching their new Donkey Kong Land exclusively on the moon. It's like, alright, I'll go. By myself, completely. That would be really funny. Nintendo Land. Our new Donkey Kong theme park on the moon. It's just gonna be you, Chris Pratt, and Seth Rogen on the moon. Quit being a baby, Lara. What the heck? Let me in there. That might actually drive me nuts if it was me, Chris Pratt, and Seth Rogen on the moon. That would suck. I think I'd rather be by myself. The only thing is, like, you know, you've been cordially invited. Like, Apple is paying, it's an all-expenses-paid trip. They're gonna show you their new product. It's gonna be really great. They've got an insane new product that nobody's ever heard of, that everybody's gonna have in a few years, and you're gonna be the first to look at it. You just have to, you know, get on a flight. We'll bring you over to Epstein's Island. Yep, you'll be over here. It's gonna be great. It's gonna be you. It's gonna be, Bill Clinton, Bill Gates. Just trying to think of, like, what is an actual trip that I'd be like, I don't know about that. Like, I'm sure those guys, I'm sure they're a lot of fun if you're a very particular type of person. Oh, I'm an idiot. I was pushing the wrong button to get up here. Duh. I was pushing the old action button, not the grab button. Can you imagine, though, if you're on, like, a game show? It's like, oh, you want an all-expenses-paid trip to beautiful little St. James Island, also known as Epstein's Island. Oh, God. Oh, no. Like, they took away all the bad stuff. You couldn't even go, like, even if it was, like, confirmed. That's, like, it's 1000% confirmed. There have been 10 million people there to corroborate that there is no bad stuff going on, and you still couldn't go, you know? Because you'd still have to be one of the people that went to Epstein's Island. And if you have good friends that like to laugh, you're gonna get made fun of forever, and you should. So it's So that might be one of the only trips that I would say no to. Hey, good morning, Carl. We're just talking about Epstein's Island. Oh my god. Spin the Pokestop there. Is there? Oh my. Dude. Oh my god. What's the funniest? You know what? You know what there was? Did it only pump out fucking Hypnos? It was exclusively Hypnos. Oh my god, that's so funny. Had never been of any of the chat. Not that I know of. We're just talking about how funny it would be to win an all expenses paid trip and then you find out it's to fucking Epstein's Island. You go, you know what? You know, I'm not one to look a gift horse in the mouth, but in this particular instance, I think I'm gonna have to say no. But yeah, no, a Pokestop that only drops Hypnos there. And I don't know, is there like a Pokemon that looks like an underage girl? That would spawn there. Oh. Oh, load, sorry. Tinka Tink, what is that? I don't even know what that is. Oh, that might be too little. That might be too small. What is this? When did this come out? I've never seen this creature. Oh, Scarlet Violet? Okay. You know... Mikey, you shouldn't know what that is. You shouldn't know what a Tinka Tink is. You should not know what Tinka Tink is. Anyway, I'm going. Speaking of things that we shouldn't know what they are, I'm going to a fucking One Piece marathon in like next week when season 2 comes out. Speaking of being man children, me and a bunch of my man children friends are going to be watching One Piece season 2 in its entirety. Do you watch that at all? Or have you watched One Piece? I think you said, like, you know, you like Pokemon, but you're not like an anime person. I don't really watch anime either, except for like a handful of the really big ones, like, you know, I watched Cowboy Bebop and Samurai Champloo and stuff like that back in the day. Watched, like, Coolie Coolie, Dragon Ball, and Dragon Ball Z, but, no, I really, like, One Piece is awesome. I like One Piece a lot. And the Netflix show is the first season was surprisingly not terrible. I would go so far as to say I liked it. I actually liked it. And like, upon reflection, I don't think I like it as much. So we'll see when when we watch the second season, if I actually like it or not. Laura, what are you doing? Oh. Whoops. Yeah, no, that's one, honestly, Sword Art Online is like, that's one that I have watched. I've watched most of it, and that's like embarrassing that I watched that. Like, I have to say, like, that is like one that I'm like, if you're an adult man, you should never watch Sword Art Online. But I think the thing is, I thought I really like dot hack. You know what I mean? And I like the idea of like, I've liked the premise of you're trapped in like an MMO, and in that case, you're trapped in like a VR MMO, like in the world with a dot hack as well, and that's a really cool idea. I loved that idea when I was a kid for a game. And then Sword Art Online comes out, it's like the biggest thing ever, and I'm like, oh man, this is awesome. And then it just becomes like harem fucking lame bullshit. And I'm like, wow, this is so embarrassing. I'm so embarrassed to admit that I've watched it. And I'm also embarrassed to admit that I've watched like several seasons of it and I own a lot of the games. And I've never played any of them. I bought them when they were on sale. And I'm like, I can't tell anybody about this until right now. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh, Laura, your foot! Did you see the new game? Have you seen the new game that they just announced? Did I get the, is there really no easier way to get out? Oh yeah, they're still making them. New ones come out, like, every year, dude. I think it's a tactic to maintain the license. Because Bandai Namco drops, like, 100 anime games a year. Oh. Duh. The trailer looks kind of cool. It has, like, it has, like, Souls-inspired combat, which I'm not super hot on, but it's got, like, a... Like, you play an original character, and... it seems they're going more for, like a regular RPG, as opposed to, like, I don't know, like an anime dungeon crawler. It seems more like... It's more inspired by, like, Western RPGs, so I'm kind of interested in it. Okay, I'm just going up for water. Or for air. The opposite of water. Where do I go from here? Did, like, all of these close? Yeah, look, honestly, I still like the premise. It's just like the actual story of that show. It just became so lame. And also, at this point in my life, I do not think I can deal with, like, a fucking anime show where, like a 15-year-old kid has to, like, save the planet. And I'm like, I think the time for that has passed in my life. You know what I mean? I think it's over. I can't enjoy stuff like that anymore. That's why, like, I think, Expedition 33 is kind of like... I think that's another reason why it was so successful. And I think it's something that people don't really talk about, but... that is a cast of, like, all 33-year-olds. You know, at least the characters are 33. Except for Mael, who, you know, ends up being the actual main character, and she's a 16-year-old, but she's not, like... You don't play as her until pretty late in the game, you know what I mean? And so I think that they kind of pulled a little trick where they definitely did do, like, the teenager has to, like, make the big decision at the end. But all of the characters were far more relatable because they were actually adults. I think that's really underrated. And, what was something else I played recently that, there we go. Something else I played recently that had like actual adults as the leads in a JRPG, because like I don't think I mind so much like Persona stuff, because it's like it's in a school setting, but like where I have an issue is like I don't know, in like Final Fantasy games or something, if you're playing as like a kid, but usually in Final Fantasies you are like playing like a 17 or 18-year-old, something like that. Like, so it can be a little, yeah. Okay, so we really do have to do this, huh? I must be missing something. Can I do anything with this lever? It kind of doesn't matter, though, anymore, now that I'm thinking about it, because all of, like, in most AAA games, anyway, all of, like, the adult leads, they all talk and act like they're 16, so it doesn't matter. It's all the same shit. Oh. There we go. Oh. That's cool. Alright, let's go. There it is. Did I win? So... what do I get now? Do we have to go up now? Did this open up for some reason? Because of that? What's that? Well, I guess we have to go back down to turn this on again. Why is this off? Is there another way to get up here that I'm missing? What the hell? You're missing a texture. Oh wait, no, maybe not. Just start at the end, please. Why would you do this? Can I go this way? Oh, wait. Oh, it saves. You can't go that way. Okay. Is it necessary to always have all that stuff in the inventory? I don't even know if I can kill these guys. Oh. I guess you can. I don't know if they had anything on them or anything. Oh, no, they're back up. Never mind. So it's just temporary. Hmm. Well, let me see here. Okay. Okay. Oh. Okay. I don't think it showed me this. I think a cutscene was supposed to play, and it didn't. Okay, so we have to go to the basement? Oh, I think we... Okay, so we do. We have to turn on the things again. I think I did that too early. Damn. So what do we have to do in here? Because I already did it. Do we have to turn all these on again? Is it only on for a limited time? Let's leave this one for last, actually. Oh, wow. Yeah, it did just totally turn off, huh? Interesting. Okay. Okay. Oh wait, no, you can't do that one last. You have to do... I just realized you have to do the one that's, stuck. They have it contained until later. Wow. Just to prevent me from doing exactly what I was trying to do. Okay. Wow, look at that. Wow, and I just realized, so they drop you right here. I must have really fucked it up before. Yeah, because you can avoid all those traps. Okay. Alright. Back up here. Yep, pull the switch. Or push it. I don't know if this is timed or something. I wonder. No big deal. Okay. It is weird that in my mind, when I think of this entire game, I think of those, like, those rooms with the really lame platforming. Like those challenges. I don't know why that specifically is what I think of. It just, like, kind of feels like... Oops, we ran out of time. So let's make a bunch of, like, challenge rooms. These fellas are back. Okay. It's a good thing somebody had, like, this design flaw where they made one of those flat. Wait, did I maybe go through a save that I never did this or something? Did I have no idea. Because they're I swear to God, they already did that. I think I'm just losing it. I'm like forgetting words. I forgot the word syllable earlier. What does that do? I'm cheating. Yep, AOD. How's it going, Laser? Your favorite one, right?
I feel stronger now.
Oh, God. Okay, so that was necessary for that specifically. That fucking blows. Wanted to sleep. Well, I don't think I'll be... I mean... 2, maybe 3 hours max for tonight. It's already 8. Don't worry, I'm not beating it today. I've resigned myself to having the extended marathon. It's day 8. I thought I'd be done by day 7. I was very wrong. Oh my God, why? Why did you do that? Oh no. Now I gotta go feel stronger again. Yeah.
I feel stronger now.
Well, that's great. I'm so happy. Of course I did. As soon as I saw her, I was like, let's see what's going on here. And then I found out that Janice and Pierre's girlfriend have the same head. They have the same face. Different hair. %, remastered, 90% Janice. Yeah, but you know what Janice doesn't have that Lara has, though? Lara's got that jiggle. Go, Lara, go! You don't feel stronger after that? Janice is based on a model in Fighting Force? Wait, how does that even how does that even happen? Oh. Oh, Fighting Force was developed by Core? Yeah, oh, I didn't think that was a Western dev because it's like a Japanese. It's like it's like an anime style game. Yeah, developed by Core. Hmm. That's interesting. I guess, you know, that's not really true. Most of it is like kind of Western style. But I think maybe the art like the only art I've seen is like anime-ish, like here. Like that's kind of what I think of. That's an interesting fact though. That's cool. I like little facts like that. Oh my god, did you see Lara's jiggle? Oh my god. I can't, she jumped, she grabbed the ceiling so fast, and started jiggling uncontrollably. Okay. Like, little step is so funny.
Ultra Vigilis Umbram, Ecce Veritas
Through the spirit of the Keeper, behold the truth.
In my butt, I hide cigarettes before I go to prison. That's what it says. What am I doing? Shoot him? Oh, wait. Wow, yeah. For some reason, for this one, I didn't think that he took regular damage. Ah! I was... Oh my god. I was hitting the items button. When he's dead, get the... okay. Oh, whoa, 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 whoa. Oh, do I not have any ammo? No, wait. What? What? What was... Get what? What did he drop? Wait. Where does he drop it? Huh. Oh, this is just loot. Follow the light, there's an item. Well, here's what I'm gonna do. Just gonna reload. She lets those off fast in this. Oh, get it, get it, get it, get it. Ah. Yep. Yeah, I have the obscura painting. What do I do now that I have it? Just bail? Okay. Buy tuna sandwich? Hell yeah. Nobody likes the tuna here. Okay. Survival Lara likes beans on toast. I would imagine a lot of the Laras like beans on toast. All of them do, because they're all British. And I just assume that all British people like the same things. Hey, good morning, Adam. Mixed opinion on AOD? You and me both, man. Beans on toast with grated cheese? That sounds okay. Honestly, I don't have any beef with beans on toast. Baked beans are good. It's just funny because it is like just a bland... It's like a bland meal. And it just feeds... That feeds into the stereotype that, British people just like bland food. Like, AOD is a fan favorite? What the fuck? I just jump over? I mean, look, it's a favorite of mine because in no other Tomb Raider game does Lara jiggle like she jiggles in this. This is great. Every Tomb Raider fan likes Janice. I think that goes without saying. And I like that guy who goes, "Leave me alone, I'm busy." He's my favorite. Gallery's under siege. I think the story's okay. I've been saying I think I like the idea of like a murder mystery with Lara involved, but the problem is that the platforming is the problem. The story is okay, but I'm still salty. I have been for 6 years since I first played this game. I'm salty about this setup that like that she's mad at fucking Von Croy for abandoning her. I don't agree with that at all. And I'm not going to go into it again because that will have been like the 4th time today that I've talked about it, but I don't like that.
Take the rear door. Stay sharp.
Swing to sector A9.
Take them down, they're coming for the jewels.
And keep low. Okay.
This keeps happening to the Louvre.
You have your targets. Move out.
On bouge plus.
Just fucking blast these security guards. It's evil.
Can't breathe.
What the hell? Was she dying from poison?
Can't breathe.
No, no, don't worry. It's not. You don't have to worry about it. How did I do that? Oh, oh. All these guys running. I forgot that there was punching.
Can't breathe.
I think so. If you get timed out, I'll untime you out. I think it should be okay. Oh, they found me?
Gotta find a gas mask. Quick.
Oh my god. Let me see, what's the clip? Oh, is that the thing he said? What does that mean? How did I do that? Oh, oh. What does that mean? Shozito. All these guys running. I forgot that there was punching. What does that mean? It doesn't, there's no, like, definition for it. No idea. It's more vocal typing. Oh, okay. That is what he said, though. Like, I also heard that. Hmm. All right. Is what racism? Oh my god, why? Oh my god, holy shit.
Gotta find a gas mask. Quick. Must hold my breath till I find the respirator.
Oh my god. It could be. I feel like if it was racist, I would know. Because I would have said it before. I love racism. Oh my god.
Противник спозорован.
Pardon me. Oh my god, go in. Oh.
jenom ventilace.
What? Oh, no ammo. Oh, hey, when did I get this? No ammo. What? Wait, wasn't it in here? It wasn't, no, it wasn't in her office. It was in that first door, wasn't it? Fuck. No, this door, this door. Damn. Damn.
To je jenom ventilace.
Respirators. And not before time.
Protivník unikl.
My foot speed has increased. Hold down the sprint button to run.
No, 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 no. I'm trying to loot that guy. No, I don't think... Oh, wait, am I not... Oh, wait. She didn't put it on? My bad.
Ventilace.
I thought she automatically had it on. Whoops. Whoops. My bad. I was just so excited to be able to run. But yeah, the folds thing, I don't know. That, like, I think folds implies fat. Laura's got a lot of jiggle. But she's got no fat. Well, she does, but it's jiggling on her chest. She's fucking blasting these guys. Oh, Laura. Laura, what are you doing? Let's go. Okay. It's annoying that none of them drop anything. Yeah, I know. She's suffocating. I'm going. But I was really hoping that they would, like, drop some ammo or something. Oh my god. Oh, the ladies' room. Laura's got to take a dump. Is it still poisonous down here? What is, Is there anything to find down here? No, no mask. Oh. Oh! Hell yeah. Now it's gonna get good. Oh. Is this the sexual harassment scene? Same scale as Laura. They were like massive, dude. They're huge. Oh my god. This music is so good. If only they knew what they were composing it for. If they knew that this was gonna happen. Oh my god. I had to show that twice to show how cool he is. Dang it. Oh my god. Not him. He's the guy who said he had those dogs.
You okay?
Bouchard, what are you doing here?
No time now. Quickly.
Was anyone around when you got here?
No, no one. Come on.
Bouchard, I must get back to Von Croy's apartment. There's something I have to check out there.
Your friend's place, of course. Where's it?
Rue Valise, the Chantel building. Do you know it?
My driver will. Get in.
What were you doing at the Louvre?
During police shortwave. You were attracting a lot of attention in there. I figured you might need some help.
Thanks.
Wouldn't you prefer somewhere safer than your friend's apartment?
I found some leads in the Louvre that may link to his death.
I have to check his apartment.
We're almost there.
He'd be like the nephew of
There's something
Bartley.
to share. The police bands were full of details of another monstrum killing in Prague.
Prague? Not a dealer named Vasily. Matthias Vasily?
Yes. You knew him?
He's connected with what I need to find at Von Croy's apartment. I need to go in alone.
Okay, I'll wait here.
Appreciated, Bouchard.
She's inside now. You can send in the cleaner. Cleaner.
Oh my god.
I'm tracking 5 Obscura paintings for a client. People are dying out there.
Handle it, Garen. Egypt, Werner. You walked away and left me.
Get out! Get out of the way!
Damn. Rip. Total bro. Von Croy. Gone too soon. Damn, you hate to see it. What was Von Croy hiding? I need to look carefully. Loot him? Shard. Of unknown origin. Von Croy's walking stick. I mean, we are gonna loot him.
Those symbols again, but not ones in the notebook.
Just her movement seems so unresponsive. I don't understand these dog things. Oh, controller's dying, that's why. Fuck. I was gonna say, it didn't feel like that before. These things creep me out. Is this the hallway?
I have a really bad feeling about this.
Why? Where's my... Oh. Oh. I knew I could rely on Von Croy. You know, I didn't, I never got the, what's it called? The dual pistols. But in the cutscene with, what's his face? With, Curtis, he obviously found them somewhere. Nice. Check engine light? Where's the check engine light?
The Lux Veritatis. Aha.
Aha.
Facts about the Lux Veritatis. They were a 12th century offshoot of the Knights Templar, dedicated to suppressing evil.
She's so subdued when she talks about this
particularly
stuff.
works of sorcery and alchemy. Responsible for destroying Eckhart, the Black Alchemist, in 1445. Or so it says here.
Yeah, I guess that would have been the first meetup between Curtis and Lara, if you don't count, like, them meeting in the cafe where he doesn't say anything, and then him driving away on his motorcycle.
There's information here on the Sanglyph. It says the Black Alchemist Peter van Eckhart created an artifact of alchemic power, the Sanglyph. It was made in 5 metallic parts and hidden. Perhaps those were the metal symbols in the Obscura paintings.
It says here in the cookbook that if you add if you add pie crust. What was Von Croy cooking? Oh, Mexican. Thai. Wow, he's a world traveler. And these don't have any texture on the back. Huh. He's got some spaghetti. Bread. Some beautiful kitchenware. Yeah. He had an opportunity to place the TR cookbook. Nope. Von Croy hates Tomb Raider, but he loves Mexican. And who can blame him? Mexican food's so good. He loves a giant fish. He loves his meat and 2 slices of ring bologna.
My legs feel stronger.
Well, I'm glad for that. Thank goodness. Von Croy's famous 2 cats. Giant Mexican fish menu with ring bologna. Hell yeah. You know what? Maybe, Von Croy kind of was living large. This is a sick apartment. I was wondering, what did he do with all that VCI money? In the intro, it looks like a little dingy apartment. He was... Wait. He was, like, making cyborgs and shit. Those cats love tuna sandwiches. Just like Paul Walker. Or not Paul Walker, just like Brian O'Connor.
Let's see what we have on the Cabal.
Aha!
A powerful alliance of 5 alchemists and sorcerers in the 13 and 1400s. Eckhart is said to have betrayed and murdered almost all of them to control their secrets. Now that is interesting. It says the Cabal and the Lux Veritatis battled constantly, even after the disappearance of the Black Alchemist Eckhart. in 1445.
I mean, yeah, I'm sure none of them, none of them have figured out how to stick around. They're all dead, right? Conclusively. I would love to find out that Bouchard is Eckhart. That'd be so funny. It's a very purple bathroom.
Newsflash. The monstrum has struck again. This time the victim was
Bouchard is
Professor Margot
Janice.
Cartier of the Department of Medieval and Renaissance Studies at the
Hell
Louvre.
yeah.
Her body was discovered yesterday, and police want to interview a woman seen leaving the premises around the time of the murder. She is described as Caucasian, brunette, about 1.8 meters and slim build. When last seen, she was wearing jeans, dark jacket, and a ponytail. This follows the similar murder of Professor Werner von Croy, a world-renowned archaeologist murdered 2 days ago in his apartment.
That's all he's known for? He had that whole big... He had Von Croy Industries. Hey, what's going on? How's it going? Playing your favorite. Oh, it's the same thing.
The monstrum has struck
Oh.
again. This time the victim was Professor Margot Cartier of the Department of Medieval and Renaissance Studies at the Louvre. Her body was discovered yesterday, and police want to interview a woman seen leaving the premises around the time
Is this
of
the
the murder.
same?
She is described as Caucasian, brunette, about
Wait.
1.8 meters and slim build. When last seen,
Didn't... In the last Newsflash, didn't they already say?
the monstrum has struck again. This time the
They
victim
already
was
said that
Professor
it was
Margot
Lara
Cartier
Croft.
of the Department of Medieval and Renaissance Studies at the Louvre. Her body was discovered yesterday, and police want to interview a woman seen leaving the premises around the time of the murder. She is described as Caucasian, brunette, about 1.8 meters and slim build. When last seen, she was wearing jeans, dark jacket, and a ponytail. This follows the similar murder of Professor Werner von Croy, a world-renowned archaeologist.
Lars Bouchard. Lars Bouchard the whole time. How didn't I figure this out? Okay. Well. No, I've played this before. I've played through every Tomb Raider game before. I didn't Curtis treats Werner's cars too much. I thought you said it said treated Wiener's cars. No, by the way, hold on. I only got this gun, and I never got the dual pistols in this. So, I don't even know where to get it. Is there another gun in this apartment other than that? Well, I didn't even think about it, because the dual pistols weren't in the original game. Unless, like, you modded it. Or glitched it. On Von Croy's bed. My god. In the beginning of the game, when you get the gas room escape, where the police knock down the door. Oh my god. Von Croy would lose his mind. Is there anything here? It's very timed. You find the key. When you find the first key, then open the door, I believe, on the first floor. Yeah, it wasn't... I didn't even realize it was a thing until after the fact. And then, Mikey brought it up. And I was like, oh shit, really? Because I just remember being shocked that they weren't in the original game. You know, I didn't realize that they even added stuff, so... It's cool that they added that, though. Oh, that's nice. Hide a little chair in there. Seems like a waste of cupboard or of like a drawer space, but it's kind of cool. All good. All good. No, I wish I would have known that before. You know, ahead of time. Atari Easter egg? I don't remember what I'm supposed to do here. In the trade place? Oh, really? Did it... Wait, did Atari publish the original... Wait. No, Eidos. Was Eidos owned by Atari or something? Was it in a different territory, like a different region? No. Hmm. That's interesting, that there would be an Atari reference. If I'm correct, wasn't this part glitched out? Could be. Wait, what? What's that noise? I keep thinking that there must be something here. The cleaner doesn't spawn. Oh, is that... You think that's what's happening? Did I miss something? Was, like, is there anything I didn't click on? Hmm. Where's the cleaner supposed to spawn from? Do you have any comments on these? The door. That's what I thought. Because she says, oh, I have a bad feeling about this. And then nothing happens. Isn't it like a timed thing? Happened to you before? Okay, well. I keep hearing stuff. Oh, that's just her noise. Whenever she slides like that. Yeah. Oh, like... hold on. Give me one sec. Well, let me, let's just load this. Well, there's one on the floor. Like, really, really low? Like, on your belly, army crawl? I don't think she can do that. I don't know, I feel like I must be missing something, you know? Let's see, Von Croy's apartment. Let's cheat. uh... Ah! There it is. I had to interact with the, what's it called? The, walking stick. I hate that you can't go all the way to... Oh, that's the same page, 38. Wait, you're not shooting anything. Alright, I'm out of here. Oh, come on. No, I had to look up. I forgot you had to interact with the walking stick. What's he shooting at? What's he doing? I don't have enough ammo to kill this guy. Oh wait, no, never mind. Oh, but what we? Oh, he's going to undo his thing. Nah, you were fine. I didn't know. Yeah, it's hey, look, this isn't as embarrassing as that laser blunder, you know, because that, oof, that was rough. No, I genuinely, I didn't remember. I had to look it up. So, oh my God, Laura. No, not you. I'm just teasing.
She's taken care of.
Oh, she's taken care of. No, don't take care of me. You did. I know, I'm just kidding. It was funny. Because I have done that too, 1000%. Like, everybody's done that. But it's just funny. If he could do that through the wall, imagine. Was he done? He's leaving. Now I feel like shit. Well, you know, he should have remembered correctly. What can I say? Oh, he left his gun too. Look at that. Isn't that nice of him? Wow, we're the real cleaner. We're cleaning up. If he had any sense, he would have ran out of the building and then blew up all those bombs. What did I miss? No, she told me that she just mistook the laser colors. That's all.
Lower. To commando crawl, press and hold the duck button.
Ah.
Press the stealth button.
Look, no, you were right. You remembered that correctly. It was just too early. Well, maybe okay. Actually, you know what? You want to feel better? Here. I'll check way early before she ever said anything about that. We'll see. Oh my god, we could have done it the whole time. I didn't even know that was a thing. God damn. No, so, like, I wonder... I think this is still too high. But... But I didn't even know I could do that. Oops. All of Von Croy's artifacts. Let me turn on the sprinkler. Okay, anything else down here? Somebody left their ammo down here. Ammo and cash on the streets in abundance. That's Paris. Apparently. Oh. 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 Whoops. Rip. There he goes.
Is she taken care of yet? Hello? Is she dead yet? We have to get back to Prague.
No, Bouchard. She isn't. but your little friend is. I'll take care of you later.
Whoops. Uh-oh.
It's time I visited Prague. Another cold, dark city. Great.
Okay. Let's save. Now, at this point, check on Matthias Vasily in Prague. At this point, we're 2/3 through the game. So, I made pretty decent headway, I feel like, today. I think I'm going to call it there.